Hi there people, this is David again, and today I'm gonna review my last release mod. That's a mod that I've built from scratch on my switch to Maya. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna leave Blender behind. I'm gonna keep going on the Blender series, on the Farming Simulator modding series in Blender. Actually, this week there's gonna be a poll for you guys to choose what mod uh, do you want to see build in real time with live comments and everything. That's my next plan. But so far, what I'm gonna do is a quick review on uh, what I've been working in Maya for these past probably a week or so. Modeling wasn't that hard. The hardest part for me was the in-gaming, the scripting. Not that good yet. So I needed help. I needed to bother Anthony. I needed someone else to talk to figure out some issues. So in the end, um, it helped me a lot to be able to work out with Ryan and Anthony to figure it out and to fine tune the blade. Also, special mention to chop shop modding. I don't know if I'm saying it properly. Uh, he downloaded the blade, saw an issue, fix it, send me the script for the fix, and now the frame mount is working like a charm. So thank you too. You're also in the credits. Okay, so far, what I was doing in my farm is accumulating this cutted grass to work out some silage. I have my silos and I have my biogas plant already set. And I'm gonna transfer just one more load of grass to the silo, and then we will get into the blade functionality. And well, basically it's a lever. It has no secrets, but it's kind of a different approach of what we have in game in terms of detail and functionality. I believe it's the only eight ways blade that we have in game that actually it's working. And it's not just a visual thing. When you tilt it, the pile of grass gets affected and it shapes. So it's actually a working functionality. I believe that's gonna be the last one, and we'll be going to the farm to pick up the blade. I don't think this trailer is gonna get all this grass. No, it doesn't. So I'm gonna drop this blade in here, this shovel in here. Bad idea because of the collision and inclination of everything. So, first of all, I'm gonna switch to the Massey, and I'm gonna drop the silage, the grass into my silo. This is one of my favorite trailers to transport almost everything, and it's very useful, high capacity, and high clearance. Also, for silage purposes, it helps because it also compacts with the big tires, and it also has a built-in functionality that allows to extend himself or raise himself in order to drop on top of the pile you're working in. So it's it's very useful. If you guys ask for the download. I really don't remember what I got. So apologies. Bar is full. Okay, so we can get going. Also, the trailer, when it's folded, has an option to, you see the rear axle collapses, so you can drop it closer to a ramp or to the structure you're using to load without sacrificing space. I'm picky with the parkings, sorry. Okay, so let's get going to the main farm and pick up the plate. I use the rear weight because of the shovel. I don't need it now, but well, it was there. I'm not gonna move it. So that's my delivery point, and now I'm gonna get the first of all the first implement, since this is on custom modding 8R. The implement, sorry about the quantity of mods. We're gonna use this D2X mount for front wheel assist tractors. It's meant to be used on non-articulated tractors that uh, do not have the front 3-point hitch. Okay, so basically that goes below the tractor. It has a frame mount that it's gonna appear when we buy it. I'm gonna buy it like, I don't know, yellow, uh, just to highlight the changes or to highlight the functionality. So basically it's a two-way or four-way implement. It goes up, down, and tilted front and backwards, and it attaches to the blade. Pretty simple. It has also dynamic hoses and well, basic functionality. It adds weight to the group, etc. So I'm gonna buy it, and I'm gonna also go to the 350 series of the Dozer blade. This also comes with the standard mount, which is the D2X mount, and also you can configure it as a leveler, as we are gonna do now. I'm gonna just buy this, paint it as John Deere yellow. So you can use it as a leveler. Before you buy it, you need to select the utility. If you're using seasons, the blade is also ready for seasons, but the function is different from a leveler. So you have to change it to a Snow Plow for seasons. With the other blade, you can push snow. There is no limitation on pushing snow, but it's not going to act as a snow plow, like pulling and throwing out the snow. So far, I'm going to buy it as a leveler. Then the attacher type. In my case, I have custom modding 8R. That it's not compatible with the front 3-point hitch, so I'm going to buy it to be used with the Pitbull T2X front wheel assist tractors implement that we just bought. Then you have also the configuration options for the width and height, the extension, the side accumulators, the full set for 14 feet, 16 top extensions, and full set with 16 feet. So that's what I'm gonna buy. And now I'm gonna mount it. So, So as you can see, well, I bought this tractor with front wheel attachers, so it overlaps one to the other. It's a visual stuff, it doesn't affect, but since I was using this tractor before, I didn't want to change it. And then finally the front plate. If your lights are on, it has the driving lights just here, and it has the working lights. Okay. You activate the working lights, everything it's lighting. So far the blade has also an automatic positioning function. If you fold or unfold the blade, that's the main position, and that's the folding position to increase the clearance and avoid hitting anything on the ground. So far that's the one I'm going to use, and I'm going to head to the silo. Whoa. So we're arriving to the silo, and that's a pile of grass. It is a leveler. I mean, there's nothing special to consider. I mean, it's a leveler. You put it down, and then you work out the silo. One of the good things of the custom moddings 8R is that you can level the front suspension, and I like it like this to be able to level properly. Okay, so now I'm gonna start pushing the shaft, and it's gonna start working out the part. Backwards. One of the things that I've built in this blade is the ability or the tilt action. If you tilt, it actually shapes the pile of grass. So for example, we just left on the side, we just left a bunch of grass. So what happens if we want it to be shaped like to the center? Okay, we position the blade again, and then we tilt it. Of course you need to level it again, but you're gonna see that it's gonna take the pile and accumulate it towards the center. Shaping your silage pile properly. It's a big pile of grass. And it's actually the collisions of the tractor that are messing with me. So what if I wanna not just tilt, but go to the left or to the right? It's also scripted in. Just be careful with the controls, and it's gonna pull the grass to one of the sides. Not only shape it like, I don't know, like vertically to one side, but it's gonna push it to the left or to the right. That's one of the functions that are not standard on the in-game levelers, and it allows you to go through the pile of grass like comfortably and in a better way. Some of the functions built in the blade are, as I said, is also with dynamic hoses. The blade, the tilt, the rotation, racing up and down, tilt left, right, and tilt front, backwards. So it's a full eight-way, uh, eight ways Dozer blade. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoy the mod. In the description there is also the support link. We do all these stuff for free, or at least I do all these stuff for free. But as you know, there is a lot of time invested in this kind of builds. All the detail. I've built this blade based on pictures. Basically, I don't have the measures, but well, I just figured it out. Several ways to kind of measure and scale it properly. It takes a lot of time. So if any one of you is willing to support, there is a paypal.me on the link description, and you can use to donate anything you want. If you don't want to donate, of course, it's nothing mandatory. It's completely optional, and I'm gonna still I'll still releasing all the mods for free. Not gonna charge. Thank you guys for watching and have a nice one. See ya.